you have ever heard that curb appeal is important, let me tell you one of the things that goes along with that, and it's the driveway. I work to increase your confidence, reduce your risk, and one of the ways in doing that is to help you have some good curb appeal for your home. So let's talk about driveways for a minute. Now this might go to a little extreme today, but we've got this driveway here, and it is a long driveway. It's on a piece of property that we have listed that's 56 acres and has a small cabin. Right up here you can see on the property. We show this property a lot. It is a gorgeous property. And one of the questions consistently that people ask is, okay, can we get to the cabin in the winter? You know, what's the accessibility? Because it's got a long driveway coming off of the road. It's in the town of Wallsburg in the Wasatch County. And the road to the property comes off of Main Canyon Road, and it comes back quite a ways. In fact, I don't think you can't see the road from here. Got a line of trees here that block off the road, and it's a great property to, you know, feel like you've got some isolation. Come up to the cabin. Look at these views of Timpanogos here. Anyway, some great views here. So, one of the things that we've talked about as people view the property and we discuss it, and then I get back with my sellers, is what they liked and didn't like about the property. Now, one of the things, this cabin's only 1,300 square feet. Small cabin. Family used it to just get away, come up here. They have a barn. You can see the lower part down there is the barn where they can keep their toys. You know, just come up, ride motorcycles, ride snowmobiles, just be away, and it's not that far, you know, off of Highway 189, the Provo Canyon Road. So as we've talked about different things to, you know, increase the appeal of this property, one of them has been the road into the property, or the driveway as it were. And the road has not been used a whole lot, so it's a little bit of a rough road. If you had a very low riding car, you know, you might bottom out in a few spots. So anyway, it's a family that owns the property, and they got together and they got with the company and got a quote. And anyway, they've gone with a company, and what they're doing is they've come in, and you can see the road. They've graded it, they've compacted it, and in a few areas they've laid down some base. And what it is crushed concrete mixture, you know, gravel, concrete. And so when it gets wet, it gets hardened so that it won't wash out. You've got a couple areas down here with some slopes, and so if you get a lot of rain, you end up getting a few gullies in the road. So anyway, that's one of the things, you know, depending on your property. This is a little bit unique. Haven't seen too many like this with a long driveway like this. That it's one of those things, if you can do it, is to have a good driveway, so that people, when they come into the property, whether it's a property like this that may end up just being a vacation spot, a getaway spot, or if it's, you know, going to be a full-time home, people want to be able to know that, hey, I'm not going to have a hard time getting access into the property. And you know, sometimes this one's a little pricey, but it's a long driveway. So anyway, if you have any questions, happy to sit down with you and we can talk about, you know, the market value of your property versus the cost to do some of these things, like this road here. You can see this is one of the sections here that they put down the crushed concrete. So anyway, definitely, if you have a question, let me know, and happy to talk to you. And like I said, increase your confidence in selling your property and getting the market value out of your property, and reduce your risk. Just you know, try to watch those things that cause stress and risk. But if you're interested, there's a lot of property selling right now. I mean, this one is majority property. It has a small cabin, but a lot of land is is selling right now along the Wasatch Front and the Wasatch Back. So if you're interested for a market evaluation of your own property, get a hold of me. Happy to just give you a market value, talk about the value of your property and why I determine that value. I'm not an appraiser, but we can go through a lot of information and help you determine the market value for the property. If you're looking to purchase property, happy to help you find a property that will work for you and get you either out of the Wasatch Front to the Wasatch Back, or from California to the Wasatch Front. Either way, happy to help you, and we'll look forward to seeing you. Take care.